Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, this is going to be a DF reading. I am first off going to look at what are the DFs processing at this time. What are the energies that are on the DF side of the court? Okay, we are getting 3D communication. I'm really seeing this as divine feminines wondering about offering, messaging, reaching out. Let's go into it more deeply. So let's see what the 5D frequency is that's causing this desire to reach out. What are the feminines dealing with in the 5D that's causing this? Storage, time release, and focused force. Intuitively guided by love, I just heard. So divine feminines are wanting to wait until it is guided. But there seems to be a little bit of I'm hearing journaling, a buildup of awarenesses, signs, synchronicities, intuitions about the journey, about what's been happening. It's like there's been a collection of these things for many DFs. For others, it is this propulsion towards mission. For others, it's just this magnetic draw that they're feeling pulled to another cycle. So that can happen when we've worked through the cringe or the trigger or the stimulation of meeting up, and then we are getting excited to see each other again. It feels like this building energy. But let's see, what are the DFs processing, or what have the DFs processed? Let's do it that way. What have they processed that has been readying the DFs for potential initiation of communication? I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah, DFs sinking into heart-led communication, not strategical communication. The strong suit of the feminine, the divine feminine, is knowing when to intuitively align with divine order when that is appropriate. So it's not so much about waiting until DM comes forward. It's about dropping into the heart with patience and waiting for the divine to give that instruction. Beautiful. So that's what we have learned in the past. What are the DFs experiencing at this time? So we get the card of envy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I am the same as everybody else with different challenges. So cracking the code of envy. Envy is really interesting because sometimes we bully ourselves saying that we're envious. The key to it is understanding that whenever somebody outside of ourselves catches our attention, there's a lesson in it. So envy can be redefined in the highest interpretation as being interested in something that somebody else is doing and it being niggling or elusive or frustrating or food for thought in a way we just can't put it down. We just can't figure it out. And so the key to it is understanding that we are the same as everybody else with different challenges. And so if somebody looks like they have it on a silver spoon, haven't had to work for it, don't worry. They've got their challenges in another place. Crack the code of envy. It's not a face value frequency. None of the suffering public service announcement, none of the suffering energies are face value. There's always a loving thing. If you drop in beneath, there's always something loving you can get to as a truth that sets you free. So if you're experiencing envy at this time, feeling like you're the odd one out, divine feminine, or blah, 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 drop in further, keep investigating. Where's that coming from in this moment? What is it that needs to be seen clearly? I'm being told again, don't be reaching out from this place of impatience or envy. work through those things and come to the truths, and either the intensity will subside, or you'll be able to speak from a healed and whole position. Okay, let's get another set of cards. So what are the divine feminines potentially picking up from the masculines? Wow. Do we ever get 5D communication? This is my telepathic communication, and dun 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 dun. So this pull to communicate, divine feminines could realistically be these telepathic, energetic vibes you're picking up on from your divine counterpart wanting to communicate. There does seem to be a pull right now. So let's see what that's about. What have the DMs cleared in the past? Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. So many DMs have been going through the motions of hitting their heads against a brick wall with what they have wanted to be manifesting. That's not been working for them, because no matter what they have wanted that is not in divine plan, it has only produced lessons, but it hasn't produced the success and the results that they've wanted, just like the DFs. But divine masculines have realized this, that there are some things they can't change. It's not beneficial to presume to change certain things. Some things are, I'm hearing it's better to align with those who are compatible than those who hold resistance. We're never going, that's codependent. When we try to force a square peg into a round hole, it is far better to align with those who are compatible than to try to manufacture success where there is incompatibility. So whether that is spiritual development level or preferences for life, in whatever regard, we can't change others. DM has learned they can't change others. What has DM been processing right now? Oh, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So in the face of adversity, divine masculine has known this affinity with divine feminine. It's like the divine masculines have come to terms with the fact that no matter what box they think they should fit love in, that you are true, the one true compatible in their lives, divine feminines. Okay, what can we know about everything we've just seen here, this pull to unity between the counterparts, to communicate, a lot of communication in this reading. What can we see? Oh, I just stalled it. Inner core, solidity. Here's the peace. Look at, there are twinsies on this card with peace on the mind, with harmony, with compatibility, with communication. I do see each of these counterparts facing outward, but having the knowing nonetheless. What can we see at this time? I'm going to get one more advice card. What can we do to focus on this peaceful communication? And I want to say turning the counterparts back around. There is a knowing in their respective lives at this time, but let's see, what would Divine Creator, what would turn the counterparts around to face each other right now? What is it that we can see? Pachamama. Pretty card. Pachamama represents the unconditional love that the earth has for all her children, including the stones, the plants, the animals, and the humans. She is the goddess of the earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation in our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. The joy and pain we taste during our brief time on earth are invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama. You are a child of the earth. Now is a time to eat right, love right, and be joyous, regardless of the circumstances you may find yourself in. Let me say that again, everyone. Regardless of where you're at with union, it is a time to eat right, love right, be joyous, regardless of the circumstances you find yourself in. Be grateful for your life, your body, and all that nourishes you. 360-degree living. When we can be in that 360-degree living, responsible, sovereign for ourselves, we don't lose ourselves in relationship, and we can go for the long haul. Pachamama invites you to relish each breath, embrace your joy and your pain equally, and discover love through both. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all her blessings with an act of service, such as planting a tree, helping save an endangered species, or protecting the ocean. I'm going for a hike right after this with kids, and we're going to go giggle in the forest and celebrate. And I just heard bring a bag for trash. Doing it. Okay, let's get into what are the divine feminines. Oh, I did not shuffle these cards beforehand, which is unusual, but let's get into it. So what are the divine feminines? Thinking of the connection, thinking of their divine counterpart, feeling on the heart space for these connections, feeling for their divine counterpart. 1122. What are the divine feminines wishing in their own lives at this time and towards the connection? What are the divine feminines doing in their own lives at this time and towards these connections? What is the... Oh, I'm not being told to shuffle those. Cool. What is the biggest solution or problem, biggest solution or best solution? Spirit guided. My goodness, that kind of shook me because I was going to do these cards and then I was told don't shuffle. I'm like, okay. Change up in real time. This is my version of grace. Blah, 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 blah. Transparency. Okay, and the direction of the connections in the near future. What is it we can see for how the feminines are thinking of these connections? Dare I say more than friends? Enter stage left, the more than friends. Divine feminines, you're realizing that these connections are so essential. It's deeper than friendship now, I just heard. What can we get for a clarifier? So divine masculines, your divine feminine understands this is a very unique connection. Yeah, so we've got autonomy. Ooh, and we have here more divine timing. So divine feminines, we are really aligning with, okay, this is the all up in our minds, trapped and powerless. And then divine timing, with standing on our own, holding our own, coming into this frequency of sovereignty and wholeness. What I'm getting from this combination is sometimes divine feminines, just like divine masculines, if we don't have an energetic green light, our ego can tell us all manner of interpretations about the whys. Why is that happening? What they must be up to, what we're thinking from first person, I, this, that, and the other. If we can drop all of those personalized assessments of what's going on and pay attention to the frequency that we're picking up on, it's a marvelous thing. If we step back from ego identification with it, it takes on a whole different mode. It can be an indicator of the energy that is, if we can stay with that awareness rather than attaching the storylines to it. So divine feminines have moved into this peace with dropping storylines and just observing what is coming up for them regarding the connection, more as an indicator of divine timing than these blame games and victim and fault. It's just a read on where things are at. So yeah, that's something I don't say out loud. When I'm doing these readings, I'm doing exactly this. And I'm being told that my readings are modeling something for all of you divine feminines that come to this channel for advice is that you can do it yourself by taking the storylines out and paying attention to the median energies rather than this personalized you and other type interpretation. More so what you're feeling, really tune into it as an accurate read of the energy at this time and see what that lens can create. But yeah, divine masculines, your divine feminines are observing that they can align further with the ease and grace that comes from divine timing. What can we see for how the feminines are thinking of you, specifically divine masculines? Ooh, they're seeing changes in real time. This butterfly, ascension, higher perspective, bit by bit, they're seeing things balancing out. They are witnessing a difference in your connection. What else can we get? Oh, yes. How incredible. Yeah, we get the sun, divine feminine. So as divine feminines are stepping into their glow up, their empowerment, they are getting ready. This is the 3 of Wands that comes before the union, 4 of Wands, and the sun. They're seeing encouraging things right now from you, divine masculine. So energetically, communication, whatever it may be, the moves you're making in the world, the way that you're changing up certain situations. I heard karmic situation changes as they glow up, as your divine feminine takes control of their own life in their own right. They're seeing that reflected in this connection, but they're seeing those results in you. So as they grow, they can see you in more appreciation. They are more appreciative of you, divine masculine, and vice versa. They can appreciate themselves. It's a beautiful mirroring energy here, I'm feeling. That divine feminines are getting that aspect, that glass half full, not so much the glass half empty kind of vibe anymore. This is the runway to union I just heard. What are the feminines feeling on the heart space for the connections? Oh, there's the sun again. We just had it on the conscious mind. So in the reverse though, there are things that they are still open to seeing the inner understanding of. Divine feminines are curious but positive. Some have been feeling the purging energies. Yesterday was a big reading for the divine masculines and divine feminines. Remember, we have these attributes within each of us and our external partner as well, or all masculines or feminines. You know, all of us are spirit. And so just if it's not our twin, we're still seeing these things reflected in the human collective. And loved ones around us, close friends and family, we can kind of get a read on where the masculines and feminines are at based on the themes that are being brought to light around each one of us at this time. Our realities mirror that to us. We don't necessarily have to focus on what the counterpart is doing. We can see that commonality in the human collective with what things come to us. If we know ourselves and the things that are common to our experience, we can take aspects of that and relate it to the journey. So divine feminines are, I guess, dropping into the heart to find these unifying awarenesses in their daily life with others around, not just you, divine masculine. That takes the pressure off of you to be God, doesn't it? What else can we see? Okay, so divine feminines are wondering about your karmic situations. This is divine feminine keeping an open mind, being curious, just observing. But this is a karmic feminine energy. In the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles is other energies or home situations or things that you're not, if another person doesn't apply divine masculine in your situation, this is your living situation, your job situation, your family dynamics, anything that you might have been subscribing to, addiction, anything that you've been doing that has not been nurturing or honoring of you in the highest, your divine feminine is wondering where you're at with those things, truly on their heart space. So not in the logical mind of condemnation, but dropping in and rooting for you and wishing to sincerely know. And I don't even feel a whole lot of emotionality. What I do feel is the feminines just open, my goodness. See, it's nonverbal, it's so heart space. Openly curious about where you're authentically at in your journey of wholeness. What can we see for the feminine's heart space? For you, divine masculine, the lovers, in the reverse, it's this deep knowing, how much love they have for you, how great they think you are as a person, but how they see this journey has brought in a higher love, anchored it, has brought in this understanding in both their appreciation for you and your progress, but also for themselves and who they've become. But what can we see as a clarifier? Oh boy, a lot of stuff. So something, oh yeah, Empress. They could not have become this Empress energy without you, divine masculine. I just got covered in goosebumps. This is a little bit into the future. So I'm hearing the solstice, December 21st, usually around then, this Empress energy emerging. It's like, this can be travel. So some divine feminines are imagining travel for Christmas or solstice, or take it how it resonates in your celebrations around that time of year. Getting that kind of a freedom and curiosity and adventure for the feminines. That's a side note, because it's a bit in the future where divine feminines have the world in their hand, where they have the means to venture out, but also how they have become this sovereign, independent, energetically whole person. And then we get all this. What is it? Justice, resting. Oh yeah, heck yeah. So divine feminines see the union on their heart. They want union with you, divine masculines, but there are legal things, financial things, energetic balancing to continue to integrate at this time. So close, so close. We've got on the conscious mind the Three of Wands, and there's the Four of Wands coming in, and this free-spirited enjoyment of life. I just was talking with a girlfriend this morning and talking about the sexual aspect of the twin flame journey, and how it's better to wait for when these connections can really deepen and meld in that way. And I'm getting that vibe here that there's so much that needs to be cleared in the 3D before it can be fully honoring of the connection. But that is on its way, I'm hearing. With the divine feminines, there is a surrender to great love being worth the wait, and knowing that there is a worthiness for it, and seeing the way that it's been gradually grounding. But this is neutral. This is, I'm hearing for some, this does not mean that divine feminines need to have their divine counterpart be this for them. That it is a balanced motion, that it does reflect whether or not you, divine masculines, are aligned with other energies or loyalties. Divine feminines are just ready for this in their life. And this Empress energy really is the culmination of divine feminines getting there. I'm feeling another month or so for this collective that joins me here, coming into this level of wholeness that really is ready for the real thing, with or without their divine counterpart or who they've thought was their divine counterpart. So this is where new people can come into the mix, and divine feminines are just ready for the real deal. What can we see for the wish for the divine feminines for their own lives at this time? Transformation. They are just really enjoying the ride. This is like the scenic tour, right, divine feminines? But there is so much wisdom being gleaned and joy coming in and wholeness embodied. What can we see as a clarifier here? Emotional transparency. Yeah, divine feminines, those purging tears of the last, well, month and a half, really. I've even felt it at times. It's been like waves crashing. And so this transformation, this is also divine feminines opening up to believe that you, divine masculine, will pour your heart out one day, that you're going to let down your guard. So this is a motion of receptivity. This is for all divine feminines just wanting to live their lives openly, and by embodying that, also give all other people voice around them to be completely sincere, authentic as well. So divine feminines are wishing to meet others in this emotionally transparent mode because they are not being as triggered. Divine feminines are noticing that they have healed so much that they can hold space for others, and that means they are preparing for this love, divine masculine, so that there will be nothing you cannot talk about, work through, or give voice to. But you know, I keep getting the message that these unions are going to culminate when both counterparts don't have any more of that shit to process. That's what karmic situations are for, and that learning, and that the divine counterparts get to come together as heaven on earth without that baggage and turmoil and drama. We're getting there. What are the divine feminines wishing for these connections? Unconditional love, psychic, intuitive, wholeness, being able to meet. Look at that, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. They want to be that counterpart for you that is just rocking it, divine masculines. They want to be a counterpart for anybody that way, that can appreciate them on that core level with openness and sincerity. And then we get, the progress within. So divine feminines are making this progressive motion towards just being bomb-proof emotionally. What are the feminines doing in their own lives at this time? Oh, Queen of Wands in the reverse. They are working on coming into their own in some regard. So whether that's leaving karmic situations. So this is going to vary for the people watching my readings. There are new people coming on. Welcome, hello. There are people who are at various stages of karmic awakening. There are feminines who have left karmic situations and in the legal portion. There are those who are free and clear to pursue, but mission is coming in. There are those who are rocking mission, ready to take it to the next level, and in all regards are just being asked to focus on that. So regardless here, divine feminines are wishing to take whatever they know that they have on their plate to the next level. We are infinite after all. So this is more of the fun part of it in their own right. But let's get some clarification. What is this next level motion? Okay, internal beliefs. So for many, I'm hearing that they don't need a counterpart to up level at this stage. They're doing something that is empowering, but also in flow, so that they're realizing they truly are capable, they truly are at peace, they truly have balanced out. So for many divine feminines who have felt like, or have felt the conditionality of thinking, oh, they couldn't possibly do XYZ until their counterpart shows up, they're now seeing those things that they once thought they would only do with their counterpart emerging in their own lives. And that's a aha moment. So pay attention, divine feminines, to any of the things that you're doing in your life right now, and ask yourself, did I intend to do those with my divine counterpart back then? Have I had those heart wishes that I would be doing such a thing with my counterpart? Look at your life right now, divine feminines. I think it's been a creeper energy. It's snuck up on the feminines that we've stepped into those things that we thought we would be doing with our counterparts, and that is manifestation, covert manifestation, seeing those things as possible because of the divine masculine mirror has allowed the feminines to align with certain things that they didn't consciously see coming. Wow, that's a cool one. What are the feminines doing in their lives that would bring them closer to union? They're seeing how it all works together. This is a card of patience, but in the reverse like this, it's an immediacy. So it's like the divine feminines have suddenly seen that they have invested in their own way, in their own life, because of something that you, divine masculine, have represented or inspired. And it's hitting the feminines right now that they are, imitation is the surest form of flattery. So something that the feminines are doing right now is reminiscent of you, the Emperor, something that you've been really all about. Your divine feminine is now finding that they are in that arena. I just heard. Really cool. So what can we see as the biggest challenge for the feminines at this time? Manifestation, the Magician, seeing themselves and seeing manifestation in this very unusual, not roundabout, but multifaceted and complex system of factors. And it's like a webbing or a networking awareness. That's the challenge, is to see it all that way. Let's get some clarifiers here. The secrets and the long term. This is the Ten of Pentacles. It's like long-term commitment, investment of time. In the reverse, it can be non-traditional or didn't see this long-term stuff coming. And then the Moon in the reverse is secrets coming to light. So it's that vibe. It's like these creeper manifestation energies that have arisen that the feminines are noticing. They've had a growth spurt and they've manifested things inadvertently into their life that are in perfect alignment with you and your life, divine masculines, but the feminines didn't realize that they had the power within them to do it, or what they were doing. There's something like that. That's the challenge. So what's the solution? Justice in the reverse, seeing the justified things. I also get divine feminines focusing on your own karmic justice, material realm justice. I keep getting dialing in your finances, getting on top of that in your own right. No deferring your financial wherewithal to a partner and all of that. This is a self-sustaining system. So your material concerns, all of that, praying for solutions, getting the help you need in your own right, not thinking about partnering for solutions and all of that. But divine feminines, you are on this justified course. Divine masculines, your divine feminine is winning their initiation here, and it's coming into, I heard, being viable with you. And so as they are claiming their freedom energetically and materially, that's stay the course kind of energy. What can we see? Yeah, second chances, not missing out. This flew into the past. So this is a card of losing out on something, unrequited love. There is a divine feminines. This is a really poignant message. You have not manifested union because, okay, You are manifesting union. You are manifesting profound partnership. But it hasn't looked like it. It looks like it's been taking so long because of the things that have needed to have the cosmic justice scales balanced. Your emotions, your thoughts, your material world has had to go through a process of becoming, and it has not been your fault that you are not in union yet. It has been a necessity that you do those things in your own right before union, and there's no such thing as missed chances. Your ego has just perceived that you've maybe missed out, or where is your union, why isn't it coming in, because of the things in your life that have needed to be balanced. So keep balancing those things out as you align with your sovereignty, your autonomy, your balance on every level. That is synonymous with union, and your divine counterpart comes in. So that is, yeah, really kind of beautiful. Where are these connections going in the near future? 5 of Wands. Got some explaining and deciding to do here. So these are too many energies being involved. I'm hearing moth to a flame, divine counterparts. So divine feminines, I'm getting that there are many, many, many. We got suitors yesterday, many options for you. Because you're getting close to having your sovereign freedom on an energetic level, there are a lot of people coming in, vying for your attention, whether you are aware of it or not. It's like moths to a flame right now. If you are aware of it, really consider that it's because you are becoming energetically available on every level, that they're lining up for you. Divine feminines, you have been manifesting super intensely that you have a life partner, and there are droves of life partners showing up for the feminines. So divine masculines, just know your divine feminine has never had more energies being magnetized as options for love, because your divine feminine has become and is becoming pure love. Everyone's hungry for that. Just so you know, divine masculines. This card is in the shared space. So for divine masculines, I'm getting this is the time to eliminate options that truly don't serve you on the deepest level, divine masculines, because if your feminine has a lot of options, you're going to have to release all the things that don't allow you to align with your feminine. And it is time to start considering that, I'm hearing. What are the... Oh, yeah. So we also get this Ace of Wands. What have I said? This card is like glue. This is the card of the last month and a half, 2 months now. It's every single freaking reading. This is purpose, the initiation, the knowing. This landed out into January, February on my table kind of vibe. And so this is, again... when I talk timing, that is not necessarily romantic relationship. That is not synonymous with union. This is a unified motion, everybody. If you're on a true twin flame journey, you will have eyes to see that interpretation of union. It's all details. It's all part of the process. It would take a love like this to inspire the changes, to leave lives of convenience and go higher to the higher love, okay? And so we are getting to that place where we have been exiting these hypnotic lives we've been sold by the 3D, and remembering the soul fire, the eternal, that takes it to the extraordinary level. Oh yeah. I love this reading for all of us, because this is, the 1 and the 6. Sorry, the 1 and the 5 equal 6, which is public victory, acclaim, bringing mission to the world, service on an exponential level. This is the counterparts coming together more and more, being recognized, seen in public together, exploring the relationship. It's still coming. And it's not that it won't happen until January, February-ish, but it's clearing the things until then, bit by bit, or monumental leap by monumental leap, I just heard. So that can be really big rites of passage. With the justice here, this can be legal matters. It can be once and for all things put in the past. So as those things happen, the new comes in. We are seeing this new process coming in. So again, these union motions can be at a distance. They can be mirrored at a distance, or it can be for some that have been clearing on this journey, if there are romantic relationships coming in based on this crossover of purpose. For many years now, I've been channeling that true monogamy can only be found in service. When people have a heart for service and giving into the world on that level, that Jedi level, affecting change on a societal level, when you're living on that level of awareness, true monogamy can come in. They go hand in hand. It's the only time that people are actually aware of the energies significantly to embody authentic monogamous energy. When you've reached a level of mastery that you can authentically be of service, you have also reached a level of mastery that can know true monogamy and choose wisely. Bye for now.